Coach, I know you don't like addressing questions about players and things like that who aren't in the squad, but you have changed your mind in the past, like about Demba, and you've come out and you apologized, said I made a mistake with Demba. Today, Gift Links, who you said you're not too fond of and you're not following, he was named in the Superliga Team of the Season in Denmark, which obviously shows that he's shown consistent quality over the season. Do you think that maybe you'll have another look at him in the future?
You talk about
Gift Links. He was in the Superliga Team
Sing.
of the Season. Links.
Oh, Lee. Oh,
He just named in the Superliga Team of the Season.
you know, we follow those players, and again, it's not because today you say, yeah, maybe he's not good enough that he can be good enough in a year because he progressed. So we follow those players, and we will see what happens the next season. And it's a little bit the same also for Mabasa. Mabasa for us was a big disappointment when he played in Ethiopia. After 35 minutes, after change, and you see now from New Year till now, suddenly it's another player. But you have to confirm it. It's not enough to do that 6 months. So also for him, if next season he can do the same performances, okay, then you have to change your mind.
Coach, you touch a bit on Given Msimango. What are some of the qualities that he brings into the team? And he's already been part of that core group that you spoke about 30 players. What improvement are you still looking for from him to be part of the final squad? What improvements are you looking for from a player like Given Msimango who comes into the team? He's already been part of that core squad but hasn't made the final squad yet.
You know what you're looking for. I think first of all you look for quality. That's the most important thing. And when we analyze players, it's first on the quality. Does he have enough quality to play for Bafana Bafana, to play on that level? Because the level PSL and the level take AFCON, there is a big difference. So that is important, but as important as the quality is the mentality. You know, 2-3 players who have the bad mentality can ruin your whole group. And that's something that's for me also very important to see what the mentality is and how his behavior in the group. Is it a guy when he's on the bench that puts everything in trouble? Or is it a guy that accepts it and when you need it, yes, that it is there. So those things we are looking at, and I think for the moment, and not for the moment, it's already a long time, we achieved to make a group of quality with a good mentality. And you see what the performances that can give. We did it well in AFCON. We did a very good performance in Algeria. And this is not only of the quality, it's also the mentality.
Coach, was there any time that you thought you should leave Sibise out, seeing that he was not getting as much game time as you did with Kulu?
Yeah, but Kulu didn't play, I think, for 2 months. He's always on the bench. So I don't think this is a good idea to take a player like that who has no rhythm of a game, and you have to play those important games. So Sibisi played a few times, didn't play not so much. But okay, again, he's with us since the beginning. He's a guy, he's a good guy, he's a good mentality. Every time when I need him, he's there. But he knows, and I know also when this is going on next season, okay, a certain moment I have also to take a decision not to take him anymore. Because this is also something what I said from the first months I was here, and all journalists were talking about players who were abroad. Yeah, they were abroad, but they didn't play. And it's very important that you play. You have to play your games. You need that feeling of a game. And certainly, when you see those 2 games that are coming now, if you don't play for 2 months or 3 months, you can never have a good performance. Never.
Coach, how do you...
Coach, Nigeria not having Victor Osimhen can be a bit tricky. On the other side, it may make things easier for Benjamin is not there. But on the other hand, it may lull us into a false sense of security that maybe it will be easier and then other players of Nigeria take advantage. How tricky it is to go face a big team like this that does not have their key player.
You know, for me, first of all, it's important that my team is. That's for me the point of that I always start. It's my starting point. Which team will I put on the pitch? What I think is the team that could have a result against those opponents. And then we start looking, yes, how is the opponent? There is something changed with the new coach in Nigeria. He's playing a little bit different. So we surprised them a little bit in Afghan to play with 3 in defense. So we will try next Friday to surprise them again. And let's hope that we have, more luck than in Afghan, that we win the game. But again, for me, the most important thing is how my team will play, and then it's up to the opponent also to take decisions. And in Afghan, they didn't know what to do. They were really surprised that we play like that. So if we can do that the second time, we will see. We will see.
Last question. Last question. Who hasn't asked?
Coach, how do you prepare your players mentally? Because looking at majority of the Nigerian squad, players are playing abroad, and with us, it's only like 2-3 players are playing abroad. But how do you make sure that it's not always about players that are playing abroad, but you can just match up the players?
You know the advantage we have now, comparing 6-7 months ago, is that we proved when we play against those bigger teams in Africa that we can win. We won against Morocco. Nobody, when before the game you asked, you want to bet, nobody wanted to bet on the victory. We won against Morocco. That gave us a boost. And you see what happens in Afghan. You see now we play against Algeria. We are not afraid anymore because we know what we are, what the qualities we have, what qualities we have. So next Friday, we go on the pitch and we play our game. And we're not thinking about, Nigeria, Morocco, Ghana. No, we just play our game. And therefore to have that confidence and to believe in yourself is playing an Afghan like we did very important. If you should have gone home after the group stages, then you stay and you are those teams are big teams with players who are playing in Europe. Yeah, we proved against those teams that we are maybe not as good, but that we can make a result. And it is very important also Friday that you're on the pitch and that you really believe that you can do something.
Perfect. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you, Coach.